Yeah, all right, thanks, Corrales. Now let's talk about beating that heat and how you can go about doing that. One of the most used items at your house right now is probably the AC. HVAC service workers are certainly rushing to meet the demand of callers. But how are supply chain issues affecting how long it takes for them to fix your unit? And is your unit even broken? Well, here's THV 11's Frederick Price.
The demand for air conditioning in this summer heat wave is certainly high.
It's been hectic. It's been a busy summer.
Drew Vest with Pascal Heating and Air says they've seen up to 1,400 calls in one day. But the heat isn't the only issue some companies are facing.
In the summer, demand is so high that you're going to inevitably run into some problem.
Problems like supply chain issues. He says the increased demand has put a strain on servicemen.
There are some companies that they're looking at 4 to 5 week lead times on that equipment.
But he says they've been preparing for quite some time.
Is that we keep a very large warehouse stocked with most equipment in stock. And so we're a little more insulated from supply chain problems.
John Lee owns Bill Lee Service.
So prices are definitely increasing across the board, and supply issues are a thing.
He says he's seeing an increase in the amount of people needing help.
Between 50 and 150 calls a day. A lot of people are experiencing breakdowns.
Vest says it's important to know that your central heating and air systems are designed to cool your home at least 20 degrees below the actual temperature outside.
Usually, if it's 100 degrees outside, we can keep a house at 70 degrees.
And it doesn't necessarily mean your unit isn't working anymore.
You're getting just straight sunlight in the afternoons. If your house gets up to 75 degrees, it's not necessarily a problem with your unit. It's just you have to realize that it's 104 degrees outside and that unit is working as hard as possible.
He recommends creating what is called a maintenance agreement with your service provider.
A twice a year maintenance will just make sure that if you do have problems, we catch them before it's 104 out.
And Lee agrees, saying maintaining your system is key.
If people have a maintenance agreement, they tend to see less breakdowns than those who don't.
In Little Rock, Frederick Price, THV 11 News.